my friends. Thank you so much for joining me today in my June favorite. I have, of course, my wig picks for the summer. I've got makeup dupes, shoes, odds and ends, and I'm going to be answering some of the questions that are asked so often by so many of you. I'm only including like 5 questions that I just see coming up over and over again, so I thought I'd just go ahead and answer them for you. Let's start out with the wig that I'm wearing. This is Brighton by Aesthetica in the color Chrome RT1B. I chose this one during the month of June because I went to Fort Lauderdale for a few days and I needed something that was a good length. It's really hot. It could be in the hundreds with the heat index down in Fort Lauderdale. So I took this one with me because I thought it was really nice if I got a little bit more dressed up, and it's comfortable, it's perfect, and it looks a little bit dressier. So I took my Brighton in Chrome RT1B. I also have it in Caramel Kiss RT4, but I took this one in Chrome. I'm going to jump in here. I'll just spread the questions that I've been asked here and there. The one question that I get the most of probably is why I wear wigs. And I think this question is asked so much because many viewers see me without a wig and they see that I do have hair and that I'm not experiencing any hair loss. But I wear wigs for a number of reasons. One, I really dislike going to the beauty salon. It just bothers me till no end. I was also spending a lot of money because I would go about every 3 to 4 weeks. When I was having my hair dyed, I would have my hair dyed in a purple, a very deep purple with highlights and lowlights. And I also would get keratin treatment because I live in Florida, the humidity is high, and my hair tends to frizz. So in order to keep that frizz at bay, I would get the keratin treatments every 6 weeks, which runs about $600. I've also discovered when I started wearing wigs that I really enjoy changing my hair color, my hairstyle. And I could do that very easily with wigs. There's no fuss, nothing. I throw on the wig depending on what I'm doing, the clothes I'm wearing. I could be short and silver one in the morning, and I could be long brunette in the evening. So that's the reason why I choose to wear wigs. I just think that they're a lot of fun. I really do. And I love changing I love wearing the different colors, the different styles. It's just, to me, it's like changing my clothes, changing my shoes, my jewelry. I love razor cut edges. I love Leah 2 from Ellen Villa, Ellis from Aesthetica, Monica from Santa Monica, from Bel Tres, and Cafe Chic. Yes, Cafe Chic, also from Bel Tres. One of my top favorite wigs. And it's so easy to wear, so comfortable, and it's perfect for the summer. This one is in Mocha Maple Brown. I also have it in Coolest Ash Brown, and I have a blonde on order as well. I think it is just such an easy style to wear in the summer. I wear it usually with my jeans, is how I wear this one. I just think it's so much fun. I love the movement on it. It has a weft cap, a left mono part, so it's nice and cool for these hot summer months. And I love this color, Mocha Maple Brown. It is beautiful. Beautiful highlights. Nice warm brunette. So another question that is asked of me is, which is my favorite brand? You know, I have lots of favorite brands. And no, that's not true. It's not that I have favorite brands, but rather I have favorite styles from many of the brands. From Raquel Welch, I love Well Played and Dress Rehearsal. From Bel Tres, I love so many. Santa Monica is one of them. From Tress Allure, Undercut Bob and Picture Perfect, Beach Wave Magic. Love them. So I think it's more to do with styles. I can't say that I have a favorite brand. I love Ellen Villa. I love their low density and their incredible lace fronts. But the same applies to Tres Allure. The same applies to Bel Tres. So it really depends. And I guess that my favorite style is the one that I'm wearing on my head. Just whatever, whenever I am asked, what's your favorite wig? The one that happens to be on my head at that time is my favorite. And right now I am wearing Long Band Wig by Henry Magu in the color 8H. This is a headband wig. It is attached to the headband, and we don't have any monofilament, no lace front. Now I wear it kind of back, and then I take some root powder to match my hairline to the wig. This is just the way I like to wear it. However, you do not have to wear it this way. If you have frontal hair loss, for example, or total hair loss, you can wear this headband all the way down. And I asked one of the members, Marissa, from Franny's Hair private Facebook group. I asked her if I could borrow her picture to insert in my video, and she said yes, absolutely. So I'm going to insert Marissa's picture up here. As you can see, Marissa's wearing the same wig as me, the Long Band Wig by Henry Magu. Hers is in a blonde. But the other thing is that Marissa also wears it covering all of the front. So you can take this band and you could wear it towards the front. Another way that Marissa wears hers is up in a messy bun. And that is very easy for her to do, and she likes it that way. I personally do not wear my hair up like that. But I wanted to show you what it looks like up because she wears it like that. And that way you could also see how it looks on wearing with the headband lower. You could also add another headband on top of this one. But you can wear it in a half up or half down. You could wear it in a ponytail. You could wear it in a messy bun. I think these are great for the summer. They are so easy to wear and they are affordable. One of the palettes that I use the most when I record, and I get so many questions, Marlene, what eyeshadow palette are you wearing? The one I usually wear is the one by Natasha Denona. This one is the Glam palette that looks like this. Now this palette is about, I don't know, $69, $70. It's right around that price range. Natasha Denona has a higher price point than many of the cosmetics that we can find maybe at the drugstore or other brands. Natasha Denona is up there. But I wanted to point this out to you because in the wig community, we don't talk that much about makeup. And I wanted to bring this to your attention. There is a brand called Alter Ego. And Alter Ego is they make dupes. So here is the dupe for the Glam palette from Natasha Denona. Most of their palettes are dupes for Natasha Denona. Here is the Natasha Denona palette, and here is the Shadow Kiss palette by Alter Ego. They're not in the same place. The placement of the shadows are not exactly the same, but they are the same shades. Right now I've got Alter Ego on one eye, and I've got Natasha Denona on my other eye. I did it with my Shadow Kiss palette and with my Glam palette from Natasha Denona. You really can't tell the difference. So we have a $69 palette versus, I think this one is like $22. You can find Alter Ego online. I'll leave a link to Alter Ego. I purchased so many of these palettes. Some of them, sometimes I see that Natasha Denona launches a new palette, and if there's an Alter Ego dupe, I won't buy the Natasha Denona. I'll buy the Alter Ego because you're going here. This is the Goddess palette. This is another dupe for Natasha Denona. It's a dupe for, but I didn't get it. It's a kind of a nude palette that they have, and this is a dupe for it, the one from Sahara. And I got a few others, but this is the Harmony palette, this is another dupe. Just about every single one. And you're looking at $22 versus $69. So what is the difference in the palettes? Well, you're going to have a little bit more fallout with Alter Ego than you have with Natasha Denona. If you're someone that wears eyeshadows maybe for 10 or 12 hours, you may want to look at Natasha Denona because the longevity, it's going to last more throughout the day. However, I can wear my Alter Ego for 4 or 5 hours and it'll look exactly how it looks right now. There's no difference in the palette. So I thought that if you wanted to save a little bit of money, try the Alter Ego. The other thing is, if you see a palette by Natasha Denona that you like, you can do a search on YouTube, Alter Ego versus Natasha Denona, or Natasha Denona and then the palette that you're looking for, and there's lots of reviews on YouTube from the beauty community where they do comparisons between the two palettes. I've never had any issues with my Alter Ego palette, and I think that if you want to save some money, that is the way to go. The other product that I purchased, and I absolutely love it, is these are by Hourglass. These are glosses. It's almost like a balm, and they do have a little bit of a tint to them, but they last for hours. There's lots of shades to choose from. I bought mine on Beautylish, but I think you can get them at Sephora or Ulta or any of those. Love these. Absolutely love them, and I wear them for quite a few hours, and it still stays looking really nice. And this is Newport by Bel Tres in the color Crushed Almond Blonde R. I reviewed Newport in a brunette, and I also reviewed it, I think I showed it maybe in another color, Raw Sugar Blonde, I think it was. I think that's what it was. But anyway, I love Newport. Perfect for the summer. Nice length, beautiful fibers, no permatease, as we find with most Bel Tres. I would say 90% of Bel Tres. No permatease at all. Very light density. I think it is absolutely perfect for the summer. So this has really, I thought this is a perfect summer pick. And I said, yeah, of course I have other summer picks. You know, I've got Trend. I just bought a backup for it because I loved it. And I have a few others, but these are, I didn't want to just do wigs here. I wanted to show you a few different things. Something else that I purchased. Oh, I purchased these to go on my trip when I went to Spain and I went on the cruise. I bought these travel size. These are by Josie Maran. These are probably about $12, $14, right around there. I got them at Sephora. So you have the scrub. It's the body butter and the body scrub. And as you can see, they're small sizes, so they were perfect for the trip. Well, I loved them so much that I went on the Josie Maran website and I purchased the large size, one of each. The scent on the ones on the travel size that I had purchased were vanilla. And this one, the scent is what? Tangerine and pink grapefruit. They have lots of argan oil. If you are looking for a body scrub or a body lotion, try these by Josie Maran. Give it a try in the travel size, which will last you probably for about a month. And that way you could see if you like it before spending money on these larger ones. I love it. It leaves my skin so incredibly soft and smooth, and it lasts until the next day when I shower again and I use them all over again. This question comes up quite often. Do you love all the wigs you review? No, I do not. I do not. And it's not, it goes right along to what I said earlier. It's not that I love them or don't love them. That has nothing to do with it. I could review a wig and it may have everything I like. No permatease or, you know, like density. And I may just not like the style on me. Or I may think the style is really pretty, but I may not think I may not care for how much permatease or the density. But instead of sitting here and saying this wig is horrible because of all the permatease, I will never say that. However, I will say, ladies, if you don't care for permatease, you may not want to you may want to consider another style because this one has a lot of permatease, or the density on this one is quite high. I will provide the facts and then you decide for yourself, because I'm not here to sell. I get nothing for any wigs that you purchase, whether you purchase from the retailer that sends them to me or you purchase them wherever. You purchase from another wig wearer. That makes no difference to me. Honestly, it really doesn't. What I care about is to give you the facts so you are informed. So when you go to purchase that style, you will maybe prevent you from having to return it. Or you may say, based on something that I say, if I say it's got way too much permatease, it might be helpful to one of you and you say, oh wow, well, I'm not going to buy that one because I don't like permatease, or I'm going to buy it because it does have permatease. No, I just want to help you get the wigs that you love. So no, I don't love them all, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I hate anything, because that wouldn't be fair. Not to mention that I never want to say that I hate a style where one of you may be sitting there with that wig on your head, and then you may feel self-conscious and say, wow, here I am loving this wig, and there's Marlene saying how much she hates it. I'm not going to do that. Crafting in the Grove. Look, on Etsy, I think I showed you the mug that I have purchased at the Etsy store. So she sent me where I can keep my cold water. Has a straw. I love it. And she also started making these, which I love. I took this to Fort Lauderdale because I was only going to be there for a few days, and it was perfect to just add a few wigs. You know, I put my few wigs in there because of course it's only 2.5 hours away from me. So I put in here my wigs, my wig stand, I put my wig wax, my peace out cream, any of the products that I usually wear, my water bottle. I just put everything in there and it was perfect. I think she has these in 3 sizes. I'll leave the link to her shop down below. Can't go wrong. It's like a canvas, and it's really nice. Really, really nicely done. And this is Spade by Bel Tres in the color Toasted Walnut Art. I love this one. I think it's another perfect summer style. It almost appears to be like Leah 2 from Ellen Villa, but with some curls added. So I thought this was so perfect. A little bit shorter than Newport. Very easy to wear. Now, Spade is from the Luxe collection, so it has a fully hand-tied cap, a full mono top, an extended lace front, and it is very, very light. I think it is just a great summer style for any time, but especially in the summer. Oh, I have to show you these. While I was in Spain, I was walking in Mallorca, and I passed by this store. We were walking, through the street. I was walking with my brothers, and I walked down the street, and there was a gal. She was putting out her mannequin and her things to her store. So when she was standing out there, and she had the cutest pair of sandals, and I stopped and I asked her if she carried them, and and she told me no, she didn't carry them. She told me she had gotten them online, and she said that it was UnitedNude is the brand. Well, I had never heard of UnitedNude, and I try to keep up pretty much with what's new out there. I went online and I bought a pair of UnitedNude. Now, let me just tell you, they're a bit out there. Some of their styles are a bit out there. Here is the first pair. Notice I said the first pair because I have 3 others on the way. They have to be the most comfortable sandals ever. But it's like walking on air. And, she told me when you get a pair of UnitedNude, it's going to be really hard for you to wear another brand, because these are the most comfortable things you'll ever put on your feet. They have flat ones. I just like a little bit more of a heel. Oh my gosh, was she right? These are incredibly, incredibly light. Yes, the price point is a little bit high on them. I'll leave the link for you. And next month, I'll show you the other ones if I love them as much as I love these. I don't know what the heck is going on with my camera. This camera is like 2 years old. This is a Sony a6400. I've always been able to record like 5 or 6 videos, one after the other, never had any problem. And now I can barely get through one before it heats up. So I need to cut this short because it's going to turn off again. This is Ellis, another one of my summer favorites. This is Ellis in the color Silver Sun RTA. Are you starting to see a theme on the color, on the styles that I like for the summer? Short, choppy. So if you like Santa Monica from Bel Tres, but you don't want to have heat-friendly fibers, give Ellis a try. This is beautiful from Aesthetica. Nice, hardy fibers that last forever. And yes, this one is going to appear shiny because I don't care that it's shiny. But you could add some dry shampoo to it, give it a cool bath with some baking soda. Make sure that you rinse it out well, and it'll start diminishing the shine on it. But oh my gosh, I love Ellis from Aesthetica Designs. The last question that I'm going to address here, because it's another one that has been asked so often, is if the thumbs down or the rude comments upset me. No, they don't upset me at all. I feel that anyone that leaves a rude comment is just because they're keyboard warriors. They have nothing to do. I just ignore it, delete it, move on. I don't want any one of you to even see them, because it's not even worth it. As far as the thumbs down, about 8 or 9 years ago, when I started my channel, one of the ladies in the beauty community, Susan, Little Poet, she's a good friend, and she said to me, Marlene, thumbs down mean absolutely nothing. The only thing it affects is our ego. That's it. It doesn't affect anything else. And I really can care less about that. And a thumbs down counts as far as YouTube as engagement. So whether it's thumbs up or thumbs down, it counts as engagement. Granted, we'd rather see a thumbs up, but you know, if somebody wants to leave a thumbs down, but you know, I can't control what other people do. I can only control my reactions to it. So, you know, oh, and who knows? The thumbs down really don't tell us anything. Is it that you don't like the wig? Is it that you don't like the color? You don't like me? You don't like my makeup? You don't like my background? You know, who knows? It doesn't tell me anything, so why should I even give it a second thought? Anyway, thank you all so much for spending this time with me. I really appreciate you coming over and watching my June favorites. Let me know if you've had any favorites for the month of June, whether it was wigs or makeup or shoes. It doesn't matter. Let me know. And I hope that you're all having a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. Bye.